the original DJ Jazzy J, often imitated but never quite duplicated, from the Boogie Down Bronx, Zulu Nation representation. Right now we honoring my man DC LaRue. Yo, do you understand that Indiscreet was one of my favorite jams to cut up back in the days, back in the 70s? Before all you punks started rapping on records and started trying to make money in the business, this was what we did plugging in the lamppost. DC LaRue, big shout out to you. Indiscreet, Shades of Love, Tea Party, come on. One of the first albums that I bought, all right? Bought, didn't download, all right? Y'all don't even know what buying is anymore, all right? We know what it is to go and get my afro was dingy every time I came out of the record store because I was digging. All right? I was in the basement. I was on the top floor. I was everything in between. Me, Islam. Yo, Islam. Nah, that's mine. We fighting for everything. You know why? Because we had to have those joints that's going to rock the jam. All right, let's get back to what we talking about. God bless Kool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, and my brother, Africa Bambaataa, because they paved the way for Jazzy J. Without those cats, it would have been no Jazzy J. And that's all. I ain't got too much to say about that because if I start, it'll be a whole nother interview about those three cats, and I can go on for days and days, weeks, months, years about those cats, because if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be no hip-hop as we know it. Before it was called hip-hop, it was called bebop, this and that, whatever. Before we was b-boying, breakdancing, we was boyoing, or we went to the party and we went to the jam. You didn't go to the party, you went to the jam, and you went off. So we was the go off. Yo, them kids, yo, we going over there to Webster Avenue because they going off over there. We going to Bronx River, they going off over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you start and letting big business getting involved with your culture, they start naming, tagging it, IDing it, and then they can identify it so they can eventually take it over. So my thing is, like, you know what? If we wouldn't have let them think that we had a bigger spectrum or whatever the deal is, there would have been no Jay-Z's, there would have been no Nas, there would have been no Lil Waynes and all of that. Because if cats really thought they had to earn their bones on the stage, they might have not been able to get on the stage with a Melly Mel, with a Grandmaster Caz. Some of them still can't, but they sold so many records that they think that they could. I dare you. Get on stage after Dougie Fresh if you want. Matter of fact, get on stage after Busy B. Watch them roast your ass. And then come back and tell me how you this big quote-unquote star. Hey, my pops was like, yo, kicking in doors. I had the Jazzy 5. I lived in a little room in the projects that I shared with my two brothers. And my pops used to kick the door in. And he was a big cat. And he used to like, stand in front of the door, freeze, ice, D, Les, all. They used to crawl through his leg, crawl through his sides, try to get out the door because they knew it was time to go home. It was a wrap because my father used to kick the door and he didn't say nothing. He just kicked the door and just stand there and look. You got a lot of cats that still have inspiration for digging, for bringing up new beats. You know, big shout out to my man Danny Dan, the beat man. Big shout out to like cats like Diamond D, Showbiz, you know, Lord Finesse. Cats will still dig, will still get their afros dusty because of the fact that they wanna bring them old classic vinyls to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? I got my man Lou over here on the side. You know, he chilling. Yo, Lou, come on, man, stand over next to me. You know, what? You know, these are cats like this that do it for real. They don't do it because somebody told them to do it or they gonna get paid for it. They do it because it's right here in the heart.
It's been there.
And it will never leave them. So, you know, I say to all of you youngins coming up, if you download 5 records, buy one. At least buy one.
Word
what the
up.
fuck is going on with y'all? You know what I'm saying? If tomorrow they do the YK disease and the computers fail, you know what?
No music.
Me and him gonna still be able to play. How many of y'all MCs can kick 60 bars now? 8 bars chorus, 8 bars chorus, because you know what? You're trying to format it for record. Real MCs kick real lyrics. That's what they do. And you know what? Real DJs need real MCs. Biggest challenge is trying to just compete with everybody that's becoming DJs all of a sudden. It's like all of a sudden now my stock is being diminished by somebody that just became a DJ yesterday. And because they got a name maybe in selling some records or because they were artists or whatever the deal is, and I ain't mentioning no names, I ain't dissing none of y'all motherfuckers because love the shit out of all y'all, but you know what? At the end of the day, you ain't a DJ, you ain't gonna fuck with Jazzy J. For real, straight up and down. That's what I mean. That's the biggest like hurdle that I've been trying to overcome. Like, yo, recognize if you're a DJ, be a DJ. If you are MC, be an MC. If you just a guy that packs bags and Pathmark, do that. I respect you too. Every time I come in there, I'm gonna leave a little something in there, Trey. I just want to say that if I made an impact on anyone, you know what? I think I did my job. I see a lot of people screaming at my parties and they do a lot of things, whatever the deal is, but to make an impact on somebody that actually appreciates what you do, hey, if I leave that behind, y'all remember me by that, it's all gravy.